Hey now, Superfly is 187 coming at you today with a video. Yeah, I know it's an old game, Dead Rising 3, but I had my daughter over on the weekend and I told her a little story, and she thought it was kind of humorous. She's gonna be 14 now, so this is basically the reason why I dropped out of college in the first place. Mind you, now I am an honor roll graduate from college, but I did drop out twice. And the first time, that's what this is all about. I took electronic engineering. It was really tough. And I was staying in my parents' basement. I had my own apartment. And I'm not going to say how, but let's just say my little brother and his friends came into a lot of money. Like over 10 grand. I'm pretty sure it was at least 13, 14, something like that. Anyway, there was lots of cash flowing, and you know, with teenagers and young adults, there's going to be, with cash, there's going to be alcohol, there's going to be drugs, and there was plenty of both. As a matter of fact, there was a point where there was actually, I believe, a pound in my place. Buddy came over and said, "You got a casserole dish or something." I had literally had a casserole dish. It was a pretty big one. It was full of weed, and dude looked at me and said, "You saw the guy weigh it, right?" And I said, "No, I didn't see shit." So he digs into the dish and picks up a handful of weed. Had to have been an ounce, I don't know, around there, and he just put it in my hands. He's like, "You saw him weigh it, right?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, definitely." So anyway, we were getting high, living the life, I guess, and taking limousines everywhere, going to the mall, just buying anything we wanted. I had a whole new wardrobe. I didn't even do anything. I was just hanging out, and I was kind of letting these young guys hang around, and you know, it literally took like about a month to spend all the cash. So anyway, we were smoking so much dope, and we got to the point where we were so fucking high that we didn't even want to smoke anymore. And I can't remember this dude's name. He was sitting in between my bedroom and the living room, and there was like a little step there, and he was sitting there. He was so baked. We had all these joints rolled. I had a joint like the size of my finger. It was just huge, as big as you can get with one paper anyway. And I looked at this guy who was super fucking baked. His eyes were super red. So I threw the joint at him, and it hit him right in the head, and he kind of just like, and like fell over to the side and hit the door frame. It was just hilarious. This dude was so baked, and we were all pretty high. But, so yeah, it was a lot of fun. I like I said, I didn't do any wrongdoing, and I'm not going to implicate on how these young adults acquired all this money, but like, it was a good time. It was fun. So I guess a little while went by, and I just wasn't going to school. I couldn't even get up in the morning. I had like 10 people sleeping over in my little apartment, people everywhere. And so my mom, I guess, my parents were in the middle of a divorce or separation or whatever it was at that time, and my dad had moved out into the country, and my mom was the one who was living upstairs with my little brother, but everyone, like I said, everyone was downstairs in the basement smoking our brains out. So I guess she got word of me not going to college, and my old man being the one who paid for it, you know, he wanted to know why. So he called and said he was really pissed off, and I was like, ooh, you know how you get when your old man's pissed off at you. He was like, "I heard you haven't been going to school. What the fuck?" You know, like, he was right pissed off. And I just, "You want to know the truth?" I said, "I haven't been to school in 6 weeks." And he's like, "What?" And I was like, and I just hung up the phone right away. Yeah, that was pretty much the end of my college experience for that year. Anyway, I am Superfly is 187. Thanks for checking out the video. Like, favorite, comment, subscribe, hate, dislike, unfollow, unsubscribe, whatever, man. Peace out. Have a good one.